everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of SNU Meet You, the one and only podcast by SSA. It's where we answer some of the most frequently asked questions about SNU and Korean culture. I'm your host, Kim Tae-min, and these are my colleagues.
I'm Jung Ji-woo.
And Bong Gyu-min.
Okay, great. So first things first. For those who don't know us, we are SSA, Seoul National University Student Ambassadors. We're a student community under the Office of International Affairs, where we organize international events, mostly campus tours. This semester, we are kicking off a new project called the SNU Meet You podcast, where we get to connect with all of you who are interested in SNU or Korean culture. Our podcast has two main segments. First, we answer some questions about Korean culture in general, and then we move on to one of the most random but intriguing questions that went viral in Korea.
Each episode comes with fresh topics, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to stay tuned. And maybe drop a question in the comments for our next episode.
So, Kyu-min, what are we talking about today?
Today we will talk about Korean drinking culture.
Yay! Drinking culture.
Koreans are quite famous around the world for their heavy drinking and also their binge drinking. So, Chaemin, from your experience, do you think that stereotype is true?
To a certain extent, I think that is true. Personally, I rarely drink. So there are some differences among Koreans. But I guess Koreans think alcohol is like a social lubricant. They love drinking, and they love drinking in creative ways, which we will get into later on.
And also another difference between other countries and Korea is actually the beverages we drink.
Then, do you like drinking? Do you guys like drinking in general?
Yes, I would say I enjoy drinking.
Yeah,
very
me
much.
too. Yeah.
You're a heavy drinker, right?
Yes, you said earlier drinking is sort of in Korea considered a social lubricant. I think that's quite true in my experience. You know, like when people consume alcohol, they tend to become more extroverted, and it becomes easier to socialize and become friends, especially at the start of the semester when you don't really know each other all that much. So I think alcohol is quite good at bringing people closer together.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I rarely drink. I guess I drink maybe twice a month. I have 2 alcoholic beverages twice a month, but I never have soju because it's too strong for me. Maybe a small portion of beer is just perfect for me.
Yeah. For me, I think I'm like in the medium between you and you. So yeah, nowadays I rarely drink, but when I was a little bit more younger, I drink a lot. Yeah. Oh, so Kyu-min, you said you were a heavy drinker. So can you explain like interesting drinking culture?
Well, first thing that comes to mind, I think, is the chinju. I think if you translate it, I think you can translate it into the drink of friendship. So what it is you take
you brought a bottle.
9 parts soju, 0.5 parts Sprite, and 0.5 parts beer. So obviously this concoction is very strong. So it's quite easy to get drunk really quick. So I think it's actually easier for people to loosen up and socialize and become closer. And also, like, even when you become close, I think it can become sort of a punishment. So, for example, if my friends and I agree to drink, but one person is late, then we will force them to drink the drink of friendship.
So for someone who doesn't really drink, 90% of soju in the bottle of that size would be toxic.
It's quite critical.
It's almost life-threatening. So it's one of the more craziest aspects of Korean drinking culture.
And I do want to emphasize that not every Korean drinks like this. I think
I've never tried the drink of friendship.
it heavily depends on the person and the type of friends you were drinking with. So like if a person within the group, like he really can't drink or he isn't able to drink, then we won't force them to drink. It's never that forceful.
That's true.
It's never a forceful atmosphere. So actually if we force you to drink like the so-called drink of friendship, I think it's proof that you are very strong with alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So for those who are not familiar with soju, how strong is soju? Like, how drunk would you get if you drink like a whole bottle of soju?
Wow.
Well, speaking from experience, especially like the drink of trust, if you like, drink it all within a single sitting, I think that could be quite critical.
Lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could like, because I've seen people like my friends, they drink the drink of trust, and then they would like pass out like almost like 30 seconds after.
Yeah.
It's quite toxic because soju, like compared to beer or other cocktails, is quite like strong. It has a higher alcohol content,
Yeah.
so
And I
it can be
think-
quite fatal.
Yeah. Like it's the importance, the speed. So when we drink it like a bottle,
We
like
have to slow down,
yeah.
like-
So we need to drink it slow, and like we have to separate the times drinking. Yeah. So
Always remember safety first.
yeah, that's right.
And also, I think another unique aspect about Korean drinking culture is actually the drinking age. So
Yeah.
in most other countries, I noticed that the drinking age depends on your birthday. So the day you turn, for example, the day you turn 18 or 21.
Yeah.
But in Korea, it's quite different because
It's quite unique. Yeah.
yeah, because the drinking age it starts on New Year's Day, because of the Korean age system.
Yeah, right.
So like I've seen a lot of like posts where the people they line up on outside the bars on December 31st, and as soon as it becomes midnight, they go inside the bars because they just turned the legal age, drinking age.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I think I've seen
Yeah,
those
I've-
posts. There's this saying in Korean that alcohol resembles like the bitter taste of life.
Yeah.
And once you get to, once you find out that alcohol is actually kind of sweet, that's when you become an actual adult. That's a saying in Korea, I guess.
I guess I was too immature back then.
Yeah.
So why don't we move to like a different topic? So, like let's talk about like drinking etiquette, like something we have to move, like turn around when we drink with like elder people. So, do you know any things about drinking etiquette?
Yeah, I think it's considered impolite to fill your own glass like that.
Yeah.
So naturally, if you see someone's glass is empty, you will have to fill it immediately. I think that's
Yeah, I
some of
think
the etiquettes. What else?
actually to specify on the pouring your own glass part, I don't know if it's specific to my major, but there's like a saying that if you let the person across from you pour their own glass, then you won't be able to find a partner.
Oh.
Like forever?
Well, we don't really specify that, but it's just a saying that goes around. So so
yeah.
people tend to,
Better be safe.
Yeah.
Better be safe.
in order to be safe, they
Okay.
tend to fill the glasses of their drinking partners.
Wow.
Okay.
That's kind of scary, but like yeah.
Yeah. Do you know any etiquette?
I think it's similar. Yeah. Don't put avoid like we have to watch. So we have to do the eye contact. Yeah. Maybe that's. Like, I think the etiquette is same in most major.
Yeah. Some of the more polite versions of Korean drinking culture is that you have to receive the glass with both of your hands like that, especially if you're drinking with a senior.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? You have to slightly rotate your upper body like that and like cover your cup and drink it like demurely
Yeah.
like that if you're drinking with a senior. But I guess those are kind of old-fashioned, aren't they? I haven't seen anyone actually
Enforce
doing
it.
that. Yeah. Enforce it. Yeah, that's true.
Well, I do think like one of the less polite aspects of like Korean etiquette, I think is like because Korea is such like Korean culture is very focused around the group. It's like if everyone else is drinking, you're not drinking. I think
Peer pressure.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
peer pressure. It's
yeah.
like it's kind of viewed as like impolite to not drink, be the only person not drinking.
That's true.
Yeah.
So speaking from experience, like Chemi, like you said, you rarely drink, but
Yeah.
so have you ever faced any repercussions for not drinking?
Repercussions for
Rep-
not drinking.
I wouldn't say
Okay, that's a
repercussions,
strong
but
word.
yeah, it's quite strong. But
Yeah.
have you faced any backlash, like however minor it may be?
No, never. I mean, forced drinking was a thing in the past, if I understand it correctly. But nowadays drinking is just like an entertainment of sorts. So if you don't want to drink, you absolutely do not have to. So what I do when I go out with my friends and they want to have something to drink, I just have a water cup. Yeah. And it's totally fine. They understand that I don't really like to drink, so I've never faced any repercussions.
That's good to hear. Yeah.
Moving on, we'll be talking about Korean drinking games, which is also a creative way and a fun way to enjoy drinking and make it more exciting, get your blood kind of racing. Okay, so we're gonna do a short demonstration of 2 drinking games, which is 아파트 and the subway game. I would call it the subway game. So first things first, can you explain me a little about 아파트? What it is?
So you guys haven't heard like about 아파트 by the song Rose?
Yes, Rose and Bruno
Yeah,
Mars.
that's really it's famous I think it's international famous. So to do it, you have to put hands in the anywhere like this, and then we just have 3 people, so it's kind of small, but we put it Chaemin, can you put it in here?
Yeah, just stack our
hands. Like this, and do it. Yeah, like that, for example. So when I say 3, then I will get it 1, and Chaemin get your hands 2, and for me it's 3. So if my hands in the number, I have to drink. It's like that.
Oh, okay.
It's quite simple.
Yeah, it's quite simple, and I don't think it's not just my major specific, but if the number is 3, I have to drink 3. Yeah,
I've never heard of that rule.
Quite strict.
Yeah, if it's 5, drink. Yeah, so that's APT, and it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
So
you have this chant 아파트, 아파트,
yeah,
and Rose made that into a song. I really respect her. That's really creative. What about the subway game?
So subway game is also pretty simple. So the person who initiates the game, states a specific line. So for example, line 3. So you have to go around and name the subway stations on said line. So I said line 3, for example. So I would say Express Bus Terminal, and then you would say another station on line 3.
Yeah, like 중무로.
Okay, 대치.
And then it's my turn again. But if I can't name a subway station in time, then I'm the loser, and I have to drink a shot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite simple.
Yeah.
I think fundamentally all drinking games should be a little simple, because when people are drunk, it's quite hard for them to think properly. So I think the simpler it is, the more easier it is for people to
get drunk
Yeah.
in a fun way.
Yeah.
Yeah, an interesting part of the subway game is that most freshmen who are not originally from Seoul find it really frustrating because they're not used to the subway lines of Seoul.
Yeah.
And Seoul has a lot of subway lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back after a short break.
Okay, so we'll be moving on to the second segment of our podcast. Another core part of university life is dating, along with drinking. So recently in Korea, a lot of would you rather games related to dating went viral because they say love conquers all, but it can also be tricky. We've prepared a couple of topics, a couple of would you rathers for us to discuss together, and which one you resonate with more.
So the topic that I think about is planning about the dating partners planning. So which do you prefer, if your dating partner plan every 10-minute units, or they don't plan 10 minutes before the plane goes? So which do you prefer?
Well, personally, I personally I go with the flow a lot when I travel, and also in general, I don't really plan all that much. I'm not that of an obsessive planner, so I think I'd rather have a partner that's quite similar to me. So I think if my partner is like too obsessed with planning, I think she'll get potentially mad at me, and also I'll get stressed out potentially because I'm not used to that sort of obsessive planning.
You're not a planner either.
Yeah, I'm not a planner. I just go with the flow a lot. So, Jamie, what about you?
Okay, so the question is, would you have your partner plan every 10 minutes?
Obsessively.
Yeah, obsessive planning, or
I would say just not at all.
or book the flight like 10 minutes before we go on a trip. I think I prefer a partner who is an obsessive planner. Mostly because I also am an obsessive planner, especially when it comes to traveling. I really don't like to travel last minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I like things to be organized because we have limited time, especially when we're like far away. And we have like 5 days to look around the city. So yeah, I like things to be organized, and I want a partner that would respect that crazy obsessive planner part of me.
Yeah, I think like I was thinking when you were talking a little bit, so I have the same opinion with you. So I'm a obsessive planner as well. So I think I have to travel what I want to see, watch, and do. So I think I like planning, and I want my dating partner do as well. So yeah, I think that's my preference. Yeah.
So I think I just noticed that all the three of us, we look in a partner what we are.
Yeah.
So we search for how similar our potential partner is to us. So I think it's quite important aspect.
Yeah.
So the second segment is you have a partner. Would you rather your partner have 10 exes within a year? Or one ex within the last 10 years? But within the last 10 years, they have been dating consecutively, nonstop, with that one partner.
With the one partner
Yes,
for
10 years.
Wow.
Okay.
So if you take out all other factors, which partner would you rather date?
For me, I think 10 years for one partner, because like in my opinion, if I date with 10 partners in a year, I have to date different person like in a month. So what it just means is like I constantly changing the person I'm dating. So yeah, I want my partner to be like a more like constant person, not changing a lot. So yeah, I prefer one partner in 10 years.
Okay.
What about you?
I don't want to be judged for saying this, but I would rather have my ex date 10 people in a year. So I know he's like, I obviously he would have problems, like switching partners every like 40 days is a huge problem. But then again, like love doesn't really have to be like a long-term relationship. I think a short-term partner, if that's the right word, can be like a fun, exciting way, especially if you're in university. You're not looking for someone to, I guess, settle in with. But if you meet an ex who has dated a same person for 10 years, that's practically marriage, I think. I don't think I can handle all that layer of time they've spent together. It would potentially mean that I have 10 years to catch up. And I just hate that. Okay. Please don't judge me for saying this. What about you, Kyumin?
Well, my opinions are actually quite similar to yours.
Yeah.
So like, I would rather my partner have 10 exes within a year. So like the reasons are quite similar, but then I also think like, for example, with my partner, if it doesn't work out, then I'll just become 1 out of 11. But then if I date a partner who had one ex within the last 10 years, I think I would like compare myself to that ex a lot.
Oh yeah.
Cause like no matter where we go, if we went on a date, like she's probably done this before.
that constant
Yeah.
shadow. Like
Yeah, it's
you're
a
under her constant
Yes,
shadow.
it's a shadow that looms over you constantly. So I don't think I could like bear that.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
reasonable.
Yeah.
But I also agree to you. Like that love would probably be toxic. Yeah, I agree with you. I understand where you're going at.
All right, that's all for our today's episode, and we hope you guys all enjoy the little more about SNU and our like Korean drinking. And if you want to learn more, you can go to our Instagram account and hit the subscribe button and leave the question below. And if you do that, we might feature it in our next video. Then see you in the next episode.
See you.
See you.
Goodbye.